Evening peeps, evening, welcome back to the channel. I'm getting deafened by this lobby at the minute. So back tonight for a new season. It's the DTM Classics. It's a sprint format, 3 different races for you guys tonight. This is season 2 of this one. I missed the first one due to other commitments, but back for season 2. So it's the old school DTM cars. We're talking Benz 190s, RX7s, MR2s, Cosworths. I think there was Supras and stuff involved as well, but doesn't look to be anybody in those at the minute. So yeah, 3 races for you guys tonight. Let's just have a look. All 3 of them are 8-lap races. We've got a 10-minute qualifier, which I think has just started. So outlaps off and underway now. We'll kick off and have a look at those in a second. Let's have a look. So race 1, normal race, time set to sunrise. Race 2 will be reverse grid from race 1, and race 3 will be a reverse grid from race 2 positions. So that's what we've got coming up for you guys tonight. Merch still available. I nearly forgot what I was saying then. Merch still available, people. T-shirts and stickers. Hit me up, darksmoker@googlemail.com. Flipping heck. You thought I'd know what I was doing by now, wouldn't you? Right, into this lobby then. Let's turn the sound on as well before we forget that, because, you know, that's happened before as well. So, yes, everybody out on track already then. Let's get ourselves in. Let me know if it's coming through all right, sound-wise. You can hear me, you can hear the cars. Sometimes, depending on what it is, I can be louder than the cars, they can be louder than me. Get the nonsense on. Potter leading us out. So the Benz 190, we'll have a flick at some of these liveries as well. Maybe not down the tunnel. Team Oliver Esports, Team Oliver Racing Esports logo. There's Gecko too close to the wall in the Sierra Cosworth Gecko de Montage Amateur. Okay, de Montage Amateur in the Sierra on the side. Ace Killer in the MR2. He's got his Duco heating. If you want underfloor heating, this is the man to go and see. If I can get a good look at his damn livery, this is the wrong spot on the circuit to be doing that. If you want underfloor heating, he's the man to go and see for the best system in the UK. Hit him up. Ricky, the RX7, purple and yellow, 80s livery on there. Screaming little RX7s. Do sound good, these DTM cars. Benz 190 Philo Engineering, side of Elvio Tricks. DSP Mart, Pro Mart livery on bright yellow. No blue this season, no Leicester City smashed all over it. I can see, alright. Brownie. MR2 Titan Dash Auto Blaze smashed on for Leicester 2. Neck Monster on Spice Wolf. Mr. Philo in the Philo Engineering. Surfer Ev. Pink and white diesel livery. The Benz 190E. Fat Pickles. There we go. Oh, he's got the cartoon style. Cartoon style Cosworth going on. I like that. I think we should have a whole race in that. We should be able to put the track like that as well. Alright, okay, let's go and have a look at some of these hot laps then. I've been yapping on too much. It's just on out laps. Sorry, hot laps now. Nobody crossed the line, no times to look at. But what we will do is we'll go and have a look at a lap with Fat Pickles as he crosses the finish line. Starts a new lap. Let's go then. Quite a long start to finish line. This is an old track from the original Gran Turismo series. Great big corners to cut on these S's. Up the hill, back down. Easy to get it wrong. Grass to catch there as well, just having to let off the throttle into this great big hairpin. Out of that little tunnel. Through the right-hander again. Easy to get this one wrong and smash your way into the curb on the outside there. Another little set of S's into the first of the short straight tunnels, and then the great big long one coming up now. This is a great place for overtaking as well. Out of this corner, fly yourself all the way down this long straight through the tunnel. We go, then pops out, and then we bring down the hill to the hairpin. Just good through there, the cartoon livery on for Fat Pickles. And the brakes then into this hairpin, cutting that corner as much as possible. A little drift on the way out. Set of S's running up the hill then and back down. Curbs and grass to catch all the way through there. Can get a couple of cars side by side, but you've got to be real brave. You've got to be real brave. Left-hander then pushing back down towards the main part of this circuit, down the hill through the elbow left to the 90 right. Big areas of circuit to run off here. If the tail steps out, pick yourself up a great big penalty. Back onto this start-finish straight. Just stay on board, see what Fat Pickles puts in. It's hopefully the polite thing to do. He sticks in a 202.3 then. Let's start from the start. We've got Pot currently leading the field. 158.3 on board for him in the Mercedes. Philo right behind him. He's got a 159.0 on board also in Mercedes. Brinky. RX7, third position on the grid. Currently 159.1. It's a 10-minute qualifier. Just over that halfway mark. 6 minutes in now. Echo Racer in fourth in the Cosworth Sierra. 59.1 for him. Fourth, Ace Killer. 9.4, little MR2, Brinky in the Mercedes. He's got himself sixth, but he's not showing me a time. What is he? 0.5, pretty much back off of Ace Killer. So he is 2.04, 2 minutes and 4 around here. And then Kimbo just behind Mark, 159.6 on board for him. Monster at 2:07. Missed 2. Gets wheels off the floor through there. 202.1 on board for him. Gets wheels off the ground through there as well. Because we've just seen a 202.3 on board with him. Surfev. Mercedes 202.5. The Brownie sticking one up the inside of wrist 2 there. Qualifying 202. He's pushed it wide though. 202.6 on board for Blondie. Elvia. First of his hot laps. Sitting in the back of the grid, 13th position. Still Potter then leading us. 2.5 minutes left of qualifying. But many opportunities then to try and better that time. Philo. Tyre wear is at times 5 in this race qualifying, and fuel depletion is at times 1. We're not going to worry about fuel, I don't think. 8 laps here, slightly 50%, I think, so I don't think I'm in an 8 lap race. They might. I don't think so. Potter able to beat that 1:58.3 on that lap. Where's Philo? Far off this start-finish line. Let's just stick with him and see if he can better that one. Potter's is half a second back. Any previous lap. I can see time in line until he hits the start-finish line. Do sound good, these DTM cars. Towards the line then for Philo. Can he take Potter off that pole position? He'll get another opportunity. He'll get to finish the next lap. Across the line. It's 1:58.8 still for him then. So not able to go quicker. Where's Gecko? Still the other side of the circuit. Long way to go before he puts in a time. Same for Elvio. He's shifted himself back up to fourth though. 1:59.0 on board for him. Position on grid. Not also getting quicker. 1:59.0 fifth. Ricky in sixth. 1:59.1. A little bit of time here, then he with a little bit of wear on his tyres. Then Kimbo, 59.1, so he's gone quick up into seventh. Ace Killer 8th, 59.1 as well for him. Neck Monster in ninth, 2 minutes 7. A bit of glitching going on from him. So 201, he's had a bit of time. 201.2 for him, rest of 2. 202.1 from number 2 there. He's just got one more staying out of the way. Pickles in the car too. He's been in the pits and come out, but he's currently 12th on the grid. Blondie Brownie. Someone's just coming in the pits as well. This is going to be it. 10 minutes has gone. Just down there for Blondie Brownie. Can he go any quicker? Looking good for Potter at the minute. 204 for him. He's already going slow, so he's not interested in trying to put in another hot lap. Happy with that one then. Currently on pole. Gecko also running slow. Philo. Does. Apologies, Gecko had just taken second position. Philo's just come through right at the end of qualifying to take that back off him. So Gecko third, then Elvio fourth, Mart fifth, Rinky in sixth position, and Kimbo in seventh, Ace Killer in eighth, No Neck Monster in ninth, Surfer Ev in 10th, Rest 2 in 11th, Fat Pickles in 12th, and Blondie Brownie in 13th. Race 1 coming up then, a little bit of a 5-minute break in between qualifying and the race. I think it's going to be a few minutes break in between each race as well. It's not the way, No Neck Monster. Yeah, Trial Mountain, it's a throwback to the original game. Quality track as well. Everyone used to love this track. This man on pole then for the debut race of season 2 of the Classic DTMs, hosted by Mature Racing Club over there on Facebook and sponsored or in collaboration with Team Oliver Racing, the truck racing maniacs that they are. Shout out to the boys over there. Still cool. Then for the debut race of season 2. Looks like he's got some wide rims on the back of that thing as well. Let's just see if we can get a rear end view. They're sticking out there. Oh, that's got to be illegal. It's got to be illegal, that has. The fronts, yeah. Illegal. Ban him. Have someone's eye out of those. There we go then. Official results. Potter on that pole sitting 158.3. Philo snatching second back off of Gecko Racer right at the end of qualifying. Gecko in third, then Elvio fourth, Mark fifth, Brinky sixth, Ben Kimbo seventh, Ace Killer in eighth, No Name Monster in ninth, Surfer Ev 10th, Riesta 2 in 11th, Fat Pickles in 12th, and Blondie Brownie in 13th. That is going to be your running order for race 1. Can they all get around turn 1 cleanly? Oof. We'll see. And those first couple of corners are pretty tight. Then we head into the first of the long left-handers under the tunnel. Walls to be had, grass to be had, little curbs to be had all over the place here at Tri Mountain. And I think these classic DTMs can get a little bit loose at race pace, especially if you're offline a little, or you know, next door to someone pushing. But I'll tell you now, I'm rooting for Mr. Cartoon Fat Pickles Bro. I'm liking his livery. He wins livery tonight. Okay, Potter giving the good luck, everyone. I assume that means we're going to be kicking off any second. Evening, Keck. How are you doing, my friend? Just in time. We are just about to start race 1. We've already had one winner, if you weren't listening. We've already got Fat Pickles Bro. He's already taken a win tonight in the livery. Right. Get the nonsense on, quick. Someone's found the horn. Okay, false starts on then. We won't be doing that. It's going to cause chaos on the line if you get a false start. Lights go on then. We get ready to hit race 1 then. That was long, and we do get underway. Someone peeled out on the left-hand side. Not sure if it was a wheel spin or whether they were just jockeying for position, but it is Potter McPot. Lights on, heading into turn 1 then. Closely checked by Philo. Gecko, pretty much everyone staying in position so far. Everyone made a move. Brinky's managed to get himself past Mars. These killers are also on Ben Kimbo, got himself up into 7th and 8th. Coming up then, let's stick with the front. Potter being harassed by distinct Philo and Gecko. Not too far off either. Right, onto this long section. Let's just get on board with Potter. Let's look at that view. Anyone get the slipstream on him down the hill? Stick to Philo, flashing lights. Slowly closes up on him as we come to the end of the tunnel. Want to take a slightly defensive line. Stick to Philo, decides he's going to have a look at the inside. Where's he gone? Oh, he's backed out. Potter's managed to hold on to it. Stick to Philo's. What a great run on the way out. Gecko's managed to sneak his way through, almost into second. Get side by side through here, these two, but Philo pulls it back into these S's. Right, we can't have that view. Oh, someone's just crunched into the wall. Potter then leads. Philo's still right behind him. It's absolutely bumper to bumper. They weren't lying. Gecko third, then Elvio fourth. Carl's wobbling as they exit these corners. Brinky in 5th, Ace Killer 6th. Mart's moved down into 7th position. Kimbo in 8th. Monster 9th, Surfer Ev in 10th, Brownie in 11th, the livery winner in, apologies, 13th now as Riesta 2 just sneaks through and takes that off him, but it doesn't matter, People's already wins. Look at that, it's just put his livery there, cartoon, that's good, that isn't it? Right, back to the racing. Potter lifts a wheel coming over the brow of turn 2. little bit of a lead on Philo. He's got 0.6 of a second as we come into the first of the tunnels. Advantage to be had back through there, but Potter gets a wobble on the way out. He's lost a big chunk of that time. It's going to be whoever can keep these things pointing in a straight line. Big fat tyres and cheating tyres didn't work, Potter. Quarter of a second then, not even that, between the two Mercedes. A Rizzler paper as Philo sticks with him way into the tunnel. Let's get ourselves a little bit of outboard cam. 2.26 behind him, just exiting that tunnel. Not close enough again. Slipstream not really having much effect here in these DTMs. Potter gets a drift on through the hairpin. Philo keeps it nice and collected through there. Good line. Really benefited him much. He's not managed to close that gap any on Potter or make any moves past him. Pulled a little bit of gap on LBO behind though, 1.4 seconds back to that next mile. Stu keeping it absolutely bumper to bumper through here. Philo just waiting for his opportunity. LBO just within that next match. He actually got a little bit of a gap between himself and Ace Killer. Ricky and Ben Kimbo battling it out for those next couple of positions, 5th and 6th, coming up to this start-finish straight. Oh, both RX-7s going sideways through there, still side by side heading down towards turn 1. Let's keep out of that fight, still neck and neck as they head through here. Going to have the minerals to hold on to it. Still side by side. Then Kimbo has to take a bit of a dodgy line. It looks like he might have a bit of an advantage. No, Brinky comes back. Absolutely side by side through there. Great bit of racing from the two RX-7s. He's brought a couple of drivers back into the fight here. Mark right behind them. And Gecko races on a mare. He's dropped himself to 8th. He's been backwards. Railtail not helping him out. Keep the rear end of that. Forward Sierra Cosworth on the floor. So Ev in 10th. Way back 2.3 seconds. Rest of 2.5 seconds back. Livery winner in 12th, 1.9 seconds behind him. And Blondie Brown, he's had a mare as well. He's 7.98 seconds back now as well. Look at this, absolutely bumper to bumper again. Philo has a look round the outside this time on Potter and Potter. On the exit as well. Philo gets a good run on Potter. Again, I'm not sure who's going to win on this one. Side by side through here for the pair of them. Oh, both drivers getting a little bit sideways, losing traction. Philo sneaks one back on the inside. It's still side by side through here. So Philo's leading, but Potter regains him coming on the inside of that corner through there. Holds on to it, absolutely bumper to bumper between those two. Vio got a mirror full of Ace Killer, then 0.7 of a second back. Lap 3 of 8, is that all we're on? Just about to start lap 4, feels like it's been eaten. Weeks I've been commentating already on this. He's going to then got a little bit of a gap. Ben Kimbo at 46. He's also pulled himself a tiny bit of gap from Brinky. Racer and Mark pulling themselves back towards these boys as well. Neck Monster not far off, just a second back from these guys. Just out of the slipstream range again. I'm not sure the slipstream's really doing much here in these DTMs. Lifting a wheel through there as well. So, still 10, still a bit of a gap between himself and that drivers in front. Drivers at the back now, starting to spread out a little. Brownie, nobody to chase down at the minute. Oh, he's going for a drift into the tunnel. Oh, he's got it wrong. He's got it wrong. What a shame. Could have been what happened to him early on in the race. Let's reverse. Oh, that might be that. He's trying to find first gear. Blondie Brownie sticks in the wall, just gets that point spin in the right direction. Ultimate Pop then has finally lost that lead. Philo's got himself through. It's been maybe a slight mistake from Potter, unless he's managed to get him. Messes. You can't have done Messes out of the first tunnel, no way. perfect exit out of the tunnel. Mercedes drivers though still pulling a little bit of a gap from everyone else, 2.6 seconds between them and Elvio. Also in another Mercedes that's just not able to keep the pace. It's the bigger wing. Oh no, Philo's got a little wing. Keeping it absolutely neck and neck though. Losing any time to those drivers behind. Elvio then still 2.4 back. Ace Killer still a second behind him. To close up, just about to stop lap 5 then. And Kimbo in 5th, Ricky 6th. Gecko 7th. Mark still right on his bumper heading down the start finish straight. Monster has closed that gap a little bit. He is within tow range now. If it benefits him, he's got some serious issues going on. The Glitchatron is kicking in. Surfer Evden chasing him down. He has made a bit of time up on No Neck Monster. He's pulled a little bit of time back in that Mercedes himself. It was 2.3 seconds. Now just over 2. Pulled some time over Riesta as well. 3.2 seconds back to him in 11th. Fat Pickle's still not too far off of him. Showing off his drift skills. That was perfect. Don't even worry about it, Fat Pickles. That was absolutely mint. Winner. Oh, we catch Blondie Brown. He getting the back end of his car around as well. The MR2 just not suiting him here. To the front then, Philo and Potter still pretty much neck and neck. Philo has pulled almost 0.6 of a second on him. A little bit more now actually, Philo. Gets that corner a little bit wrong, as that cost him. Not really, Potter gets a wobble on the way out. Killer has also closed the gap with one Elvio. There's just half a second between those two. And Kimbo's got a mirror full of Brinky now as well. And Mark still bumper to bumper. No Neck Monster. So, oh, No Neck. Oh, I don't know if that was a glitch or an actual crash. I think it was an actual crash because Surfer Air carries the speed. He's going for the move. He takes that 9th position off of No Neck Monster. Unless No Neck Monster can hold it into this first corner. Just a little bit too far ahead. He was carrying a bit too much speed out of that final corner. Takes 9th then, it looked like he was closing up on No Neck. This is a position that No Neck drops down to 10th. He's got No Neck, he's struggling for the internet at the minute. There's the 2, still 3.6 back. Real threat from behind, Fat Pickles, although championship winner already, even though it's race 1. We've only had qualifying in this race. Wins because of that livery. It's 5 seconds back in 12th. Blondie Brownie. Unfortunately, the MR2, even with the big wing, is saying no to traction on the rear end. Unfortunately, he's just getting a little bit sideways, a little bit too much, and taking shortcuts. Obviously, why not? Back up front then, Philo pulled a great big gap over Potter. 1.2 seconds that stretched up to. Still looking in great condition. Now we've only got 2 laps remaining. Losing a little bit more time here, Potter as well. Distinct Philo's found something somewhere that Potter can't just find himself. It's a great big wobble from Philo, but too consistent. He did just drag his car down the wall a little bit there, but it's not slowed him down any. That stretches to 1.6 then, lap 7 started. This one and one more for race 1 then. Falling a little bit further back, 1.7. Ace Killer gets himself into 3rd as well. Oh no, what's happened to Elvio? He moves him down in 6th position. He's got it wrong somewhere. Ace Killer takes third position, but he has got Ben Kimbo and a Brinky right behind him. Gets a wobble on the net into that. Ben Kimbo has a look. Ben Kimbo going for the drift out of there, keeps it pinned to Ace Killer's tail though. So a little tighter line through there as well. As that worked out side by side with Ace Killer on the way into the third tunnel. Dropped back behind. Not enough to close the gap either for the hairpin at the bottom. He's got a mirror full of Brinky himself. Brinky slings one out. He didn't take a tyre off the brim through there, Brings. Ben Kimbo goes for a late break to try and defend. Brinky manages to get up the inside, but Ben Kimbo carries the speed through and holds on to that position. A little perspective there from the back end of Ace Killer's car. Let's hope these roads don't snap. Potter then just having a look back up front. Gap stretching to almost 2 seconds between Philo and Potter. Are about to start the final lap. Ace Killer then holding that third. Ben Kimbo looking for it. Brinky as well, just waiting for an opportunity to slap his way through. LVO Tricks trying to close his way back up. Race has got himself away from Mart and slowly closing up onto the back of LVO. Mart's fallen back 3.1 seconds. Surfer Ev up into 9th and still got No Neck Monster chasing him down. He wants that position back. Rest 2 holding 11th. Fat Pickles in 12th in the car too. Unfortunately, we've lost Goldie Brownie. He's decided the MR2, maybe the MR2 pinned him into a wall so much it disconnected. So no fight between the top two. He's kicking off here still though. Back off the tail end of this fight a little bit. He's got Gecko racing to contend with himself. Let's just keep an eye on these boys as we come into this long tunnel. There's no battle still between the top two, so we'll keep an eye on this one. Everybody chasing down Ace Killer for that third position. Into this hairpin then. That track as possible. Ben Kimbo goes for a late one up the inside. He closes the gap up on Ace Killer. Not to forget the top two crossing the line, but I want to keep an eye on this for as long as possible. Still no position changes up front anyway. It is still Philo leading. A couple of corners to go then for Ace Killer to defend. Spot in race 1. Let's have a look then. Philo gets a drift on out of the final corner. He's going to take the win in the first race of the season. Taking out his tyres on the run up as well. First place for him then. Potter comes home in second. Unfortunately wasn't able to defend for the whole race from Philo. He's getting a nice little 360 going across there. Then Ace Killer does hold on to the third. Brinky decides he doesn't like his car in the background. Ben Kimbo takes 4th, Brinky pinned it into the wall in 5th. LVO takes 6th, unfortunately. Him and Gecko coming a cropper of these classic DTM 80s mental case cars. And the rear wheels just deciding they're not going to play. Spin these boys round. Same for Gecko. Mart takes 8th then. He had some kind of error or mistake at some point quite early on. Fell back a couple of positions. Oh. It's all gone dark. Huh? Anyway. What? Wow. Come on, PlayStation. There you go. Philo does take the win then. Never seen that before. So, official results from race 1. It was bumper to bumper and door to door. That's pretty much what they said it would be, and it certainly was. Philo then taking the win, Potter taking second, Ace Killer taking third, Ben Kimbo taking fourth, Brinky fifth, LBO Tricks sixth, Gecko Racer in seventh, Mart takes eighth. I've got Surfer Ev in 9th, No Neck Monster in 10th, Riesta 2 in 11th, Fat Pickles Bro in 12th, and unfortunately Blondie Brownie said nope. So it says DNF, did nope finish. So a little break between race 1 and race 2, 5 minutes, and then we hit another 8-lap race here at Trial Mountain. Reverse grid from race 1. Oof, that'll make it interesting, won't it? That'll make it interesting. It'll be an absolute punch-up for race 2, I can imagine. Faster boys trying to get past the slower boys, and the slower boys going, nah, not today. Again, that long straight under the tunnel and back down the hill towards that hairpin. I thought there was going to be overtakes all the way over through there, but yeah, just don't think the slipstream's as good as it should be for these DTMs. It's not benefiting them running down there. It works a little bit, obviously, but not like an F1 car or anything like that, where you get within a second of them, and before you know it, you're doing 150 miles an hour more than them due to the slipstream. So yes, Fat Pickles already takes a win, even though he's not actually won a race in this season 2. He wins just due to his livery. Is he out on track? Let's go and have a look. If he's out on track, we're just going to look at his livery all day. No, he's not. Oh, Fat Pickles, he ruined it. But he's got a cartoon livery on his Cosworth, which I think wins. But they're all looking pretty good, don't get me wrong. They spend a fair amount of time, well, I say they spend a fair amount of time on them. They might have just stolen them from somebody else, or somebody might have made it for them, so I'll take that back. They might not have spent ages on them. Somebody has spent ages on them. But they do look good. Because I know what the livery world's like. People just, made a livery for Mercedes-Benz 190. What colour? Red, silver. Any sponsors? Yes. Those that are on the side of that. What are you, Old Spice, aren't you, No Neck? Ouch. Ooh. Ah. Oof. Just like, oof. Oh. Oh, that hurts. Oh, the glitching. The car's been punched by an invisible Hulk around the circuit. Backwards, forward, pow! Surfer Ev, seen him in a few lobbies in my time. Audio properly testing the Driftertron out. Oh, and Mart. Lighting those rears up on the exit of that as well. Oh yeah, they're playing. Driftertron going on. Oh, well, good job we were looking at Mart. No Neck's just left the room. He might have some serious internet problems, unfortunately. Bing, 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 bong, bing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's. But like I say, I think No Neck's just left the lobby anyway. So whether he rejoins, I don't know. See what they do into turn 1. Is it going to be a great big drift? It's looking like he's lining one up. Over to the outside, great big handbrake. Oh, he just skipped hitting the wall. Just catching him every now and then. Giving him full drifter-tron. These two boys trying to do it in unison. There's LVO just trying to take out Mark. It does happen. Oh no, look at this, look at this. It's almost synchronised. There's Fat Pickles. Fat Pickles. Good work, Fat Pickles. Fat Pickles wins the night with that livery. Look, it's a cartoon Cosworth. If that doesn't win, I don't know what does. Yeah, Fat Pickles already won this time. Telly mums on the front. Look at that. It's a sunshade. Gee. They are liking the drifter-trons in these little rear-wheel drives, aren't they? Just give it some beans through here, look. RX-7 spinning that little rotary up. Neck monster looks clean, right? Wait till it hits a corner. That's the telltale sign, it's the corner. Kind of steering input. It's still not great from no neck. As you can see, his car has lost all kind of physics. Nope. Saying nope. This bit of the game doesn't want to stick to that bit of the game. That's what I'm doing. Again, on the straights, it's not too bad, but on the corners. Watch it. The corner. Watch when he gets on the straight, it'll kind of work a little bit. Exactly glitch free. Why he says that. They're looking for the lines now. They're not playing with the drifter-tron at the minute. He's killing also a little rinse round, trying to find an extra bit of time here. Taking the tightest line through that hairpin, Ace Killer. Just found a tiny little bit of extra grip. It's really glitchy going up from Ace Killer as well, not as bad as No Neck. Old school dashboards as well. Someone put a cassette on. Can't see him. Can't see him. Should be able to look around. Who's got VR? There's another. That wasn't a glitch. That was a race just about to start. So, nonsense on. Race 2 just about to get underway. Then it is going to be Fat Pickles that leads us away. It's going to be a good start again. Look, false starts on. Can everyone get away cleanly this time? Lost a couple of drivers. I think we've definitely lost Golden Brownie. Lights go off then. Race 2 underway. Oh no, Neck's still there, but still glitching. Mark goes for a launch around the outside of him already. Looks like LVO's going around the outside of him. Mark goes up the inside, but it is Fat Pickles that leads us into turn 1. It's the 2 in second. Someone's just pinned it off the wall. Was that LVO? I think it was. I just saw a Mercedes going sideways. It's the 2 in second, then Mark's got himself into third, Surfer Ev in fourth. Switching all over, Brinky in. Oh my god. Oh, it's chaos. Potter's backwards and sideways. Ronnie Brownie just saying his network's not having it. Those cars backwards and sideways and all sorts. There's been chaos already in race 2. Let's just go to the back of the field. It was Elvio that got turn 1 wrong. I think he just fired himself in there far too quickly. The rear let go. Potter as well get tangled up in that midfield pack. Got a bit of front end damage to contend with, but 5.9 seconds off the back in a minute. Elvio another 3 seconds behind him. So back to the front. Still Fat Pickles that leads. Nobody been able to take him. Run down the hill. Mart has squeezed his way into second, past Riesta 2. Still having a little look back at the inside into the S's, but Mart just chops that idea right off. Third, then Ricky in 4th, Gecko 5th, Philo in 6th, right behind him. A bit of a gap then back to Kimbo, 1.5 seconds in 7th. It's Killer right behind him. And Nick Monster, just 0.6 of a second back. He's back under pressure from Surfer Ev, as it was in race 1. Oh, that glitching. Oh, that's got to be blowing the Surfer's mind. Just have a little look at what it's looking like from his perspective as he comes into a corner. Close, you don't know where that car's going to end up. Look, I don't know where he is on track really. Could be anywhere. And Fat Pickles pulled a little bit of a gap away from Brinky. 2.1 seconds back to the third place driver. Then trying to hunt down Fat Pickles for the lead. Pickles in the cartoon Cosworth kicks a little bit of dust up through there as that slowed him down. I think he did hit the wall a tiny bit on the way into this tunnel. Has given Martin the edge running down the hill. Closes that gap from 0.5 down to 0.3 as they come to the end of the tunnel. Is it going to be enough for Martin to go off and move into this hairpin? He has a little look. Gives him plenty of room. Who's got the run on the exit Mart already? Cleanly through there, takes the lead then. Pickles in second. In third then, Philo to 4th position. Dragon Gecko Racer with him in 5th. Kimbo not too far off still, 6th position. Riesta 2 goes a little bit wide through there. Killer almost slipped one up the inside, but wasn't quite close enough. And Nick Monster and Surfer ever right involved in this battle as well. Mercedes has a look, does he, up the inside? Oh. Again, I just don't even know what's happening with No Neck. It could be anywhere. Thought he'd just taken out his Killer, but the camera changed, and then he wasn't on circuit. But he is here, still holding 9th then. Surfer Ev not been able to close that gap up on him enough. Potter has got himself back involved in this fight. He is just 0.5 of a second off the back of Surfer Ev. Nice corner cutting through there. No penalties given by the looks of it. Someone's crashed. We've got a yellow flag coming up. Oh, it's Fat Pickles from second. Might even get overtaken by Elvio here. He's got damage front and rear, a bit of a wobble going on that wheel. Here comes Elvio now. You still win, Fat Pickles. You're my bro. 7 back then for Elvio as he comes down Fat Pickles. Fat Pickles' car now repairs itself. As if by magic with his cartoon, he can do what he likes. Could be under threat here for that position. Oh, he gets a wobble on through there. Oh, he's had to back off the throttle. Gives Elvio that position. Oh, what a shame, Fat Pickles. What a shame. So Mart then into the lead, 2.2 seconds. We saw him get past Fat Pickles into the hairpin at the bottom of the hill. He just comes out of that, and he's currently got a 2-second lead over Distinct Philo. Does look like Distinct Philo is closing the gap on him though. Gecko racer as well as Philo. 1.2 seconds between himself and Gecko. Gecko's still got a mirror full of Brinky and Ben Kimbo to deal with. Two RX-7s chasing him down in unison. His killer then is 2.6 back in that battle now. Rest 2 and 1.5 seconds back from Ace Killer. And then Monster still glitching out in 8th. Ultimate Potts has got his way past Surf Ev. He's into 9th then. Hunt for that 8th position off of No Neck. Carrying good speed as well. Is it going to be enough into turn 1? Into turn 1 now. He backs off. Takes that nice tight line through there. Comes to this corner nicely as well. Carrying great speed. Nowhere to go though with a glitching No Neck in front of him. Ev tries to pull it around the outside as well. Potter and Elvio both keep it nice and tight. Elvio's having a look at Surfer Ev in the background as well. So side between those two. Nichols trying to drift out to close the gap up. Then loses over a second of that lead. It's down to 1 second between him and Philo. Singles drivers really pushing it here then. Lap 4 of 8. Can Mark hold on for another 4? Still kept a second. Chunk through there. Quarter of a second he loses to Philo through that little section low. Just the S is coming out of the hairpin at the bottom of the big long run down the hill. That low lost a quarter of a second. If that happens lap after lap, then that does mean he's going to be in a position to go for this lead. Gets himself into the wall a little bit. The gap comes down to half a second. Mark's under real pressure now. To make a move into turn 1 yet, Philo. A second between Philo in the same position he was in race 1 on Potter McPot. Keeping himself bolted to the rear end of the other Mercedes driver in front. There's a little wobble on through there, has to take a tighter line into this corner here. Still defensive though from Philo. Philo looking for any way he can get past him now, trying to look around the outside into this tunnel. Now looking around the outside for a better run on the way into this tunnel. Tries to get a nose up the inside on the way into the tunnel. Has it worked? Yes, it has. Philo then carries the speed through. Mark slots himself straight into the slipstream of Philo, trying to keep himself in touch. It's working as well. It's closing him back down. Is he in a position to regain his position? Yes, he is. Hairpin they go then. Driver's struggling to get the power on. Philo getting a good run. There's his nose, but Mark's got the inside line through this corner. So change back to camera up a little bit. Philo then with his nose at the inside now. Can he get the drive on the way out? Still neck and neck as they run down the hill. Mark looks like he's got a little bit more pace as he runs down, but Philo's still got his nose on the inside into this second to last corner. Through he goes. Can Martin get him back on the exit of this final turn? Well, he can't then. Philo does take the lead for the time being. Martin in great position, just a quarter of a second back as they head down this long start for the straight. Philo tucked against the pit wall. For a look around the outside, Philo starts pushing across, giving less and less space. Just backs off the throttle. Yeah, we saw this in race 1 from Philo as well. He kept pretty much the same position between himself and Potter. It's allowed Gecko Racing to close up as well. Brinky just in the background. Kimbo as well. Philo starting to pull a gap away from Martin. Again, this is exactly what he did in race 1. Now got a mirror full of Keko's Sierra. Ricky as well, just switches his lights on the way into the tunnel. Second back himself, he'll get a good toe down here. Then Killer 1.7 back out of that toe range, unfortunately. It's Killer puts himself into 6th in his little MR2. Potter Pop gets himself back up to 7th. So far, he's still 6 seconds behind Ace Killer. A lot of work to do if he wants another position out of this race. LVO Tricks 3/4 of a second behind Potter. So still an opportunity for him and Potter to have a bit of a battle. In 9th, second back. No Name Monster, another second back in 10th. Pickles in 11th, 2.5 back. And Surfer Ev. Oh no, Surfer Ev is sitting out race 2. Not sure what happened to Surfer Ev. Gap slowly stretches again between Philo and Mart. Second, just as they hit this penultimate corner. Mercedes and Ford. Mazda. RX-7 chasing down Sierra. Sierra chasing down Mercedes. Might manage to drive with it yet, drive away with it yet, Philo. We are on lap 7 of 8, so this one and one more to go. And only just hit this one. Starting to pull away now. Martin can defend for a lap and a half from a Gecko and a Brinky. Gap back to Ben Kimbo. He's falling back a little bit further. It's 2.2 seconds. It was 1.7 last time we checked. Ace Killer another 3.2 back. Potts pulled a bit of time on Ace Killer, but unfortunately LVO Tricks has pulled a bit of time back on him. So these two now going to be bumper to bumper to the end. Nick wants to get himself up into 9th position. Just 2 into 10th. Fat Pickles. Oh, Fat Pickles, don't scratch that lovely livery. Already won. Yeah, what a show off. In 11th. Surfer Ev again, just sitting at the end of this one. Not sure what happened to him. So I thought saw the white card into Martin pinning around the corner. So it is still Philo leading. He's managed to stretch his gap up to 2 seconds. Mart is having a race of his life at the minute. He's got every mirror is full of Gecko Racer currently. Even the one that is overhead visor, sun visor. Flip that down. There's a Gecko. Right, final corner then. One more lap to do. Martin defend from Gecko and Brinky. Philo's a little bit too far down the road now, 2.3 seconds. He's just got to keep pointing on the grey stuff in the right direction. You know, I'll get caught out. On second, then Gecko third, Brinky fourth, then Kimbo fifth, Ace Killer sixth. I want to keep an eye on this fight. Shots, we won't give any commentary over this, it speaks for itself. So that doesn't like tunnels or signs or things being close to it. Martin then switches position, tries to drop that toe for Gecko Racer, it's working out, he stretched that gap up 2.4 of a second. Brinky is all over the back of Gecko. He's going to follow around the outside. Can he get his braking point right? No, Gecko retakes that off. It was a good look, Brinky. So just going a little bit too fast. As this worked out for Martin, he stretches that gap up a little bit more. A couple of corners left of this second race here. We'll get ourselves back on board with race leader. Philo then, running down the hill. He's going to take 2 wins out of 3 so far. Another race coming up, another reverse grid format. Stop leading, ultimate corner, don't mess this one up. So, Distinct Philo then taking his 2nd win of the evening. There he goes, first place for Philo then. Mark coming up to the line, he does take 2nd, Gecko Racer takes 3rd. Brinky not quite able to use the slipstream past him, takes 4th. Then Kimbo takes 5th. Ace Killer 6th. Potomac Pop comes home in 7th, closely chased by LVO. Neck Monster takes 9th. Lester 2 is going to take 10th. Phantom Pickles, after scratching his livery, is going to take 11th. Ev, yes, that's at the end of race 2. Comes up to the line with the Driftertron anyway, he's going to come home in 12th. But that does put him on the start of the grid for the next race. I don't want to see that all season, right, Philo? I want to see your TDR design liveries all season. You can pack it in. Congratulations, by the way. Stop it. There we go. Official results again. Then Philo on that top spot. Mark taking 2nd. Gecko taking 3rd. Brinky 4th. Ben Kimbo 5th. Ace Killer 6th. Potomac Pot 7th. LBO Tricks in 8th. No Neck Monster 9th. Briesta 2 in 10th. Fat Pickles in 11th. And Surfer Ev in 12th. Again, there's going to be another reverse grid race coming up for race 3. We'll see how they get on with that one. There's been some pretty close racing though. You definitely can't deny that. Nobody's managing to escape. So race 3, another 8-lap race coming up here from Trial Mountain. Reverse grid from results from race 2. Wait for it to get itself set up and we'll get ourselves in. It's a bit slow tonight. What's going on, PlayStation? You've got Godzilla's going on again. What's happening? Blondie Brown, he's trying his hardest to get in and out of this lobby, but it's just not having it. Let's go and stick another hamster in the internet wheel. Is he doing an actual lap, or are we going to get some Driftertron again? No Neck Monsters just come in the PlayStation lobby chat saying apologies for the glitch fest. Somebody else has just come in the chat and said it looks like you're teleporting. Boring, LVO. Oh, you're drifting. There we go, look. Mark, almost. Now you're just showing off. Can't help himself. the way around there. Let's just keep an eye on him at the bottom of this one. See if he goes for a full drift to trot. He hasn't had a play on the way out, but that was what I was expecting. Mark. There we go. Get the drift champs going. There's George Marge when you need him. He used to like a drift, he'd have loved these things. It's not the race ball, just tuned in. Just Mark messing in between race 2 and race 3. Lighting up his tyres. Which are also sticking out too far. Illegal! Testing out the drifts in the Mazda there, Brinks. They like it. Enjoying drifting these, aren't they? When they get it right. Crashing all over the place. A little bit there from No Neck Monster. He's getting a little bit slapped now rather than punched by the Hulk. We'll see though, we'll see. Might all go wrong. I'll still drift Tronic behind him. Race 3 just about to get underway then. No, because one of these drivers will just go straight into a wall. It'll look like they've just lost control, but it's not, well, like that, but not. It's coming. I've seen the good luck sign. No, yeah, there we go. There we go. Nonsense. Keep the nonsense on, PlayStation. I'm in the same lobby. So, Surfer Ev, who sat out at the end of race 2, is going to lead us way for race 3. We've got Fat Pickles right behind him in second. Lights go on again then. We're waiting for these to drop for race 3. It's not a great start from Fat Pickles. No Neck Monster has to take avoiding action. It is currently Surfer Ev still leading. Cars jostling for position, looking for that toe as they head into turn 1. Oh, we've already got cars peeled themselves off into the wall. And Kimbo and Ace Killer. Some damage on the pair of them. Not sure whether they got tangled up or whether it was just an unfortunate series of events. Pickles already drops himself down to 10th position as well. Right, back up front, Surfer Ev still leads then. Pot's already got himself through into 2nd position as well. LBO Tricks slotted himself right behind in 3rd. Ricky in 4th, No Neck Monster in 5th. Philo in 6th, Gecko right behind him in 7th. Mart in 8th, Riest 2 in 9th. Ace Killer already closed the gap back up on him in 10th. Did Riest 2 get tangled up in that as well? Ben Kimbo 1.5 back, getting tangled up, and Fat Pickles also having a mare somewhere on circuit. 3.7 seconds back on lap 1. Surfer Ev then into the this hairpin in the Mercedes. Defending from Potter and Pot and LVO Tricks, also both in a Mercedes. Elbow and then heading back down towards the start of the track, the main start finish line. Exploring track limits, looking for a line to try and get Surfer Ev. So it's 1, 2 and 3 at the minute. Just 1/6 of a second between the three of them. There for all three of these drivers. Hot fires one of the inside LVOs. Oh, sorry, it was Surfer Ev. They got it all wrong through there. LVO was firing through as well. Brinky has a little look at the inside as well onto the tunnel. Surfer that was really slow to turn one. Boys just came sliding their way through Potter and LVO. I thought we were on board with Surfer Ev, but we weren't. Potter coming into this long tunnel back down the hill towards the hairpin. So not close enough to benefit down here. Little tricks though, closing up on Potter. Goes for a different line. So closes that option off, goes to the same line. Drivers trying to get the brakes on without sliding out. Potter does a little bit of drift on the way out, doesn't allow LVO to close back up. Potter is going to hold the advantage into the S's. LVO keeping it bolted right there with him. Surfer still just 0.6 of a second back. He's not out of this race yet, that's for sure on the top three. He's got a mirror full of cars now. He's got Brinky right behind him. He's got Distinct Philo right behind him. Gecko Racers now right behind Brinky. Neck Monster, 5 back, he's got a mirror full of Mart. Got Mercedes versus Mercedes fight here then. He's Killer. Ben Kimbo back together. Ben Kimbo goes that gap back up as well. He goes up into 11th, race to 2 now. He's had a mare, he's dropped himself 3.4 seconds back from Fat Pickles. He's heading backwards somewhere on circuit. Pot leads them. Right there. Distinct Philo squeezed his way into third as well. Ricky now looking for a way past. He's around the outside under the tunnel. A little bit of a wobble. Not quite able to get up the inside of Surfer Ev on the exit of that corner to go for the lunge through this one. Surfer Ev holds on to fourth then. Behind him, 5th, Gecko Racer 6th. Mart has got his way past No Neck Monster. That can't have been easy with the glitching. He is now 2 seconds behind Gecko Racer. Can they close that gap up? 3 of 8 in this final race of the evening. Mart again tries to drop the toe for No Neck Monster. Place in No Neck, he's close enough to make a bit of a lunge into the hairpin, depending where Martin decides to stick his car. No Neck backing out of that one, maybe not trusting the glitch. Kimbo's also managed to drag his way past Ace Killer. He's moved up into 9th, then Ace Killer in 10th. It was 8.8 seconds behind him, and Riesta 2, another 4.2 back. Potter's messed it up somewhere, so he's now lost the lead. LVO Tricks has taken that off him, 1.6 seconds he's managed to make. Now Potter has got a mirror full of Distinct Philo. He's kicking off behind as well. Gecko Racer and Brinky having a battle for 4th and 5th. Brinky wins out on that one for the time being, but Gecko Racer's just got himself on the outside, the inside coming out of the final corner. But look, starting to pull a little bit of a gap on him. that bottom part of the circuit? It is. There's another position, he's down to third then, and under pressure from Brinky, Gecko and Surfer. Struggling here in race 3, Potter. Brinky has a look straight round the outside. Racer's going to have a look as well. She's up to the inside, Potter and Pot and him side by side through this first little tunnel. Still side by side on the exit as they run. That's back off the throttle. Unfortunately, that slowed him down a little bit, and there goes Surfer F back past him. Mart as well is involved. Oh, that's a good view, isn't it? There's Mart right in the slipstream as well. No Nick Monster right behind him. Mart coming up to have a move on Gecko. Oh my god, where did Mark come from? Everybody's got to drift on. Everybody's got to drift on. Glitchitron's got through into 5th. Oh my god, I don't know what happened on the exit of that corner. Elvio Tricks has managed to keep himself out of all that chaos. He's now 1.9 seconds up the road from Distinct Philo. We're going to see 3 wins in a row from Distinct Philo. Can he close that gap back down on Elvio? Take the position and go for all 3 wins here tonight. Ricky into 3rd. Gecko up into 4th. No Neck into 5th. Surfer Ev in 6th. Mart. Oh no, sorry, I was going to say it was Mart, but then Kimbo came through to take 7th. Mart in 8th. Killer looking to take that position off him as well. Inside line into turn 1, Ace Killer looking to try and run around the outside of him. Ultimate Pot, after I've no idea what, has ended up in 10th position. All over the back of Ace Killer. Fat Pickles 9.9 seconds down now, unfortunately, and Riesta 2 has had another incident somewhere. He's now 15 seconds down. But as we head back up front, Tricks is losing ground to Distinct Philo. Down for 2 seconds now at 1.6 on lap 5 of 8. We've seen Philo close the gaps up on 2 drivers already in race 1 and race 2. Can he do it for a 3rd time on Elvio? Brinky then in 3rd position. He's got Gecko Racer pretty close to him, but no position to make a move down into this hairpin. In 6th, Surfer F sticks one at the inside in the Mercedes. Can he get the run out? Oh, apologies. Then Kimbo holds on to that one. Surfer F in 7th. Mart in 8th. It's Killer in 9th. Ultimate Pot. He's falling a bit further back. Oh, he's got the hazards on. 5.9 down at the minute for Potter. Closing up on Potter actually. First 2 struggling here. A couple of tenths between Elvio and Philo just come down. 6 of 8, so everything to play for Philo. If he wants all 3 wins, he's got to push hard though over these next couple of laps. Brinky then still holding 3rd. Gecko still 4th. With little battles happening all over this circuit. Redneck Monster's having a little race all of his own. A couple of seconds either side for him. Here's where it's kicking off though. We've got Ben Kimbo, Surfer Ed, Mart and Ace Killer all looking for 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th. They are loose, these DTMs. Struggling to get the power down, and the rear wheels just letting go on the exit of some of these corners. Screaming rotary engine of Ben Kimbo's RX-7. All the gap over over Surfer Ev behind him. Having a look around the outside of Surfer Ev into the hairpin. Ace Killer not able to take advantage of that either. Ben Kimbo, your car sounds very odd, but again, the rotary engines. It's a bit motorcyclish. Closes up on No Neck Monster though. Kimbo's managed to pull himself out of this fight at the minute, so it's a three-way battle of 7th, 8th and 9th now. Not sure if he's back up to full race pace. He's got Nichols just 1.3 behind him. S2 loses a little bit more time as well. 17 points, nearly 18 seconds down now in the final position. It is Distinct Philo has pulled more time. That was 7 of 8. Just 3/4 of a second between Distinct Philo's Mercedes and the leading Mercedes of Elvio's. This is kind of what we saw him do in race 1 and race 2. Just kept it in second, slowly closed the gap, waited for the opportune moment, and give you a couple of get out of the way. Slaps, move, through the win. Down to 0.5. Closing up on Elvio actually. He's drawing a fair amount of time. I don't think he's going to be in a position for Elvio goes for a little jink, try and drop the toe. Philo aware of it. Not quite close enough to go for a move. Takes a different line on the way in there though. Does it benefit him on the way out? Yes it does. Down to 0.4 to the S's. He was fast through here in race 2 on the chase down after DIA 3SP Mart. Both drivers getting a little bit of a wobble on through there. So again, Philo closes the gap right up, just a 10th between them. Last couple of corners of lap 7. One up the inside and carries the speed on the way out. Into first he goes again. Oh, does he? Where's he in the car? I was on the inside of the track. Glitched out. Final lap then. Philo takes the lead. Just coming out of that final corner. A little bit of time over Elvio as well. Could be on for all 3 wins here tonight then for Distinct Philo. Buki's still holding third. He's pulled a little bit of time between himself and Gecko Racer as well. Might be enough just to hold on to that third. Ben Kimbo in 5th, Surfer Ev 6th. Mart and Ace Killer still looking for a way past him. Real good fight here. Oh no! Oh, there was contact between Ace Killer and Mart. That one straight, but that's spread them out a little bit. Oh, Mark gets that corner a little bit wrong as well. So Ev then gets a tiny bit of breathing room. No Neck Monster down in 9th position. Potter McPot in 10th. 8 seconds behind him. Fat Pickles is still 2.7 back. Yes, 2 has pulled a couple of seconds back on Fat Pickles. It's down to 14 seconds. Philo stretching that time now, 1.1 seconds. Ban him. Can't have all 3 wins, ban him. Who's in agreement? Put it in the chat. Give him a ban hammer. It was a good effort Elvio, but Philo just seems to have been unstoppable tonight. Starting from the back of the pack, just get out of the way, you lot, coming through. Here he goes then, around this final corner. A little bit sideways, but not enough to give Elvio that position back. Distinct Philo then comes up to take his 3rd win of the evening. And even he can't believe it. There he goes. Philo taking his 3rd win, then Elvio comes home in 2nd position. Brinky's going to take 3rd. His car pins it in the wall. Gecko takes 4th position. Ben Kimbo is going to come home in 5th. Surfer Ev takes 6th position. Mark takes 7th. Ace Killer takes 8th. No Neck Monster is going to come home in a 9th. Still glitching out. will take 10th. Yeah, just saw Potter having a bit of a mare in that one. Fat Pickles is 11th. And Riesta 2 will come home in 12th. RX7s do sound very strange. There it is then, final race of the evening. 3 little 8-lap races. It was all over the place. These DTM cars are bumper to bumper, door to door racing. Well, until Philo gets behind the wheel, and then look, again. Ban him. Ban TDR design. Give him the ban hammer. Don't go and visit his site www.philoengineering.com/home. Don't do that. Don't go and do that. Don't go and look for his don't go and look for his car setups on YouTube and stuff. Don't do that either. All right? Don't do that. Don't go and check out MRC on Facebook either. You know. Don't go and check those out. And then don't check out Team Oliver Racing or the team. Truck Racing Maniacs, don't go and check those out. Mr. Tricks, yeah, Philo's OP. I don't know what he's done to his car. He's got, I think he's taken off the metal panels and given them carbon fibre, and you lot just haven't seen it yet. I think but he is a very light character, isn't he? He's a very light character. He has a website now. I know, I've just read it out. www.philoengineering.com/home. Just read it. Leave me alone, LVO. Why are you picking on me in the chat? Leave me alone. There it goes. There it goes. So there is the 3rd race of the evening, done and dusted. Round 1 done and dusted. It was bumper to bumper, door to door, just as the boys said. So some great action in these old classic DTMs. So that is round 1 done and dusted. I am back tomorrow night at 9 o'clock with the P1 boys again and their Mazda Challenge. Back again Sunday night for the Super Formulas. That's again at 9 o'clock with the P1 race community. And then Monday we've got... what have I done with that? We have got a new league. It is... when I find it, it is the DSC Premier League. So they'll be racing in the Radical SR3s. That is going to be 8 o'clock start, I think. Let me just double check that. Yeah, I think that's right. Yes, yeah. Lobby opens at oh yeah, quali starts at 8. That's Monday night then. Monday night, quali starts at 8. So yes, the leagues now are Wednesday night, 8:30 for the DTMs. Thursday night, 9 o'clock for the Mazdas. Sunday night, 9 o'clock for the Super Formulas, and 8 o'clock on Monday for the Radicals. It's the DSC Premier League. So that's going to be pretty much it from me tonight. I hope you've liked what you've watched. Make sure you come and check out round 2 next week of this. I think it's going to be just as mental. But yeah, I hope you like what you've watched. If you have, make sure you like, comment, subscribe and all that sort of stuff. But most of all, tell your mates, tell your mums. My name's Dark Smoker. I'm out of here.